people. So we're gonna get right back into it. We left off at episode 4. If you remember last time, well, I think it'll give a recap, but so let's just go right into it. And I'll do this for about a couple hours. So let's just see how things go.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that Ryder just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
This is a nice little place.
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I really like the aesthetic of this place.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Adjusting my mic. Also, you can't tell me what to do. Reem, you're
Now,
bad.
Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say
If you
this.
haven't already, I'd appreciate
Alice
if you hit
is
the follow
dead.
button, Ryan.
No.
All
You're in
my
a
other
very
friends
vulnerable
did.
state
How
until
come
you
you haven't?
understand and accept this. Alice
Do you hate me?
drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your
So homeboy
thoughts and
here
dreams.
is just
Your
telling us
mind
that
has
everything
constructed
we're
an
doing is just
elaborate
made up in our heads
fantasy
'cause we're crazy.
scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
What?
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't.
How? I haven't changed. I haven't changed any of my settings since then. Ah, God damn it. I'll bet it reset itself. No? Hang on. What a dumb asshole.
Ready for another shot. So I went along with
Alright,
it.
so
He
I
had to be
changed
lying. But under the
the
influence of the drug he had
sound
given me,
level, so I'm just gonna see
I
how
had
it
to fight not to
sounds
believe his
while
words.
they're talking while I'm talking.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the
Ryan, you're gonna be
tragic
my
accident
go-to
with your
guy.
wife,
You're gonna have to give
no
me
one has
updates on
been
how things
killed.
sound.
Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
So we're
Unless
talking
we
at the same
fight the
time, talking
fantasy,
at the
it
same
will
time. How's
return.
it sound compared
I
to my
know
voice
the
to his
instinct
voice?
is to resist me.
Ryan.
Think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
One doesn't outdo the other. Alright. Well, I hope you're right.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
I think the decibel level reset
It
itself.
seems there's
Or I
a
set it back to
storm
default
coming.
without, and I just
Funny,
don't remember.
I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This
Well,
way.
that's good.
Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news.
I really
Right
like
now, we're
this
in control.
locale. It reminds me of Colorado.
It gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Let's go inside.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
This is a nice
You were
little area
impressed
too.
by my trophies when you
Feels
first
kinda
arrived
homey,
here. I do
but
love
also
to
old
hunt.
world.
The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
You probably have.
Scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please,
Yeah,
Emerson.
I actually agree with him
Mr.
there.
Wake is confused enough as
Imagine
it
going
is.
down a dark hallway and you turn a
you'd
corner
like
and
me
then
to go
that's
away so
looking
won't
at
be
you.
Scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually
I know what you
making
meant.
some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
The neck is
video
Elbow
games.
strike.
probably not the thing you
Ooh,
should be paying attention to.
Of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Whew. That's enough of you.
Come, Alan, this way.
What? Flight of the Valkyries?
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room.
Read.
Writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what
I
a
didn't
storm.
realize. I wasn't into the Norse mythology thing, but looking at these guys,
Two are the Anderson
like,
brothers.
it makes a whole lot more sense.
They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band
The squeaky hammer toy in the eye patch.
in the 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not
That is pretty
crazy
cool.
like us, Sonny.
That's the rock and roll spirit, Ryan.
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny.
Ah.
Who else could understand the world
Lightning
when
struck
it's
when he
like
held up the
this?
hammer.
It takes
That was fun.
crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything.
I want to stick
Present
around to hear
night,
what these guys talk
the
about because they
Andersons
say
make
some
more
interesting
sense.
things.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I
Moonbeams.
just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't
I'm
mean
not
you
crazy.
had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Oh, that hurt.
We had parties there, man.
Alright, that's enough I'm getting from these guys. Ooh, when did this happen?
Because all dreams are only imaginations. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny. But it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing. Mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding.
Hey, Wake. Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Oh, you mean the sign with the big arrow that says patient rooms? Never would have guessed, Doc. I'll even put my name up there. I think your stream's... Wait, repeating as in like... Because everything's okay on my end.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office.
So did you get a real hammer? Is that what you're saying? What? Oh, there it is.
I'm taking it.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Come back door, baby! Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper! Hammer's Way will have it say you rise up in their name!
I did. I've played it on again, off again for like 3 years, but I still haven't finished it.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yeah, it just feels like there's something missing from it for some reason.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
You're the best girl,
It's
Barry.
Right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go.
How does my voice sound compared to the game's act?
Son of a bitch.
When my friend said it was
Tells me
okay,
you're
I just
here,
want a second
and I should
opinion.
come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on,
Cutout
pal,
sort
we
of looks
gotta
like
get going.
Keanu Reeves.
Those were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alright, then let me go ahead and change it.
Alan, please.
I guess it
You're
settings
sliding back
reset
to the-
Tell
itself.
me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work.
Okay, how about now?
You have no idea.
Hartman, shut
I
up.
turned the gain
Barry,
down a little
get
bit.
out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just
go.
I did this a couple days
Listen to
ago. I
me.
wonder what happened.
This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ooh. That juxtaposition. He was happy about that. What a jerk.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Ooh. What's gonna happen to the nurse that got knocked out, though? Ah.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Rumbly controllers. So Zach, you said the levels were good? Great. Yeah, I did this a couple days ago and everything was fine. I wonder what happened. I guess they just reset themselves. Which is dumb, because I didn't tell it to do that. I know we're in danger, but who doesn't want a new car? Especially at a time like this. How else are we supposed to get out of here? Also, that's in Japan. Here he comes. Nope. Bullshit. Okay. Ow. so I just gotta kind of tricky about it. Well, that did the trick regardless.
Al, I'm here.
Hey, Al. It's me, Bear.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Thank this, Al.
Oh God! Look at the hell.
Ooh. No thanks. You ever wonder what happened to the people inside that house during this ordeal? There's always a fucking hedge maze. I see you. Ah. Wrong button. Yeah, they're probably dead. Those people in the house. Don't trust the mill. Yeah, they've only been coming at me for the whole game, so
Channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes me sad.
what are you all talking about?
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold.
Hey, it's that guy I sort of not really know. Whew. Okay. You know what? Birds. Just normal. Because I just want to enjoy it. Because I've already done everything like 7 years ago when this game came out. So I don't feel the need to go any higher. Oh, whatever. Hello. Goodbye. Nah, I'm not gonna waste it on that. Hey, I dodged. Please. Probably a stupid choice, but whatever. So how's Detroit become human? Zachary?
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed
Good,
it shut
good.
when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
That's good here because I like when things are good. Like, it's definitely caught my attention when I first heard about it.
Hurry up, Barry.
Fuck you. He just started to try get the thing open. Give him a second. I always like these painting shots. Woohoo! We found a quarter. Is it gonna help open the door? Right, maybe I should have saved that flare gun.
Hurry up, Barry.
Oh, I just ran right into everything off it. Oh, that's not here. Thank God you can shine the flashlight and shoot at the same time. Or reload it, rather. Hey, you're the asshole that hurt me. Or was it you? Cool. Can you open the fucking thing? Oh, thank God. That was actually kind of scary.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
Ah, the
You know
farm
what?
is
You owe
one of my
me
favorite
big time
parts.
for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I like that the cutout was just in the back of the seat. Like they're just dedicated to having that thing in there.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this.
Maybe
It helps.
crazy is the only way to
happening,
get through
Barry.
this world.
They never had Alice.
Ooh, hey, ha
She's
ha ha.
trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can.
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But
The
there's a
adventure
catch.
to
The dark
fight
presence,
the dark.
Whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out!
I'm listening to playback. Is there some white noise? Like some slight static?
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Worst case scenario. Okay, maybe I'm the crazy one. Plot twist, this game's about me and I'm the crazy one.
Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your
Alright.
voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way.
Now I can be at ease.
Drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Oh, thank God the
that.
cutout.
Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Is this the...
Yeah!
Yeah, that's
Barry,
cool.
are
I
you
like
alright?
that. I like that effect where you can hear him, or but you can't see him. And then when that flare happens, you can pinpoint his location. I kind of like that. That perspective.
Barry,
Also, he
just
called it a
wait for me,
taken.
okay?
Either I wasn't paying attention, or this is the first time they've referred to them as such.
Go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Yeah, only if my game would let me run for more than 2 seconds. Or else Barry will die. Haha. Stupid. I mean, I'm sure that's why he's doing it, but I just don't remember at a point in the game where they referred to the enemies as Taken. Like, I get why they might have called him that. It's just I don't remember in any of the whatever. Vaguely.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Ever so vaguely, I remember that.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
I honestly don't remember exactly what went on in those. I'd have to watch them again. Oh, nope. And 2009, 2010, those are some good memories for gaming for me. Yeah, ODST, this, Red Dead Redemption.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Like, I'll even throw Modern Warfare 2 in there. It's only in hindsight that we look at it with disdain. But it wasn't awful. I like the Spec Op co-op missions. Come on, you silly man. Yeah, 3 is when I remember a lot of people kind of got a feeling that they were like, I mean, at 2 people were like, okay, it's kind of samey, but you're putting in enough to make it feel a little bit different. But 3 was when I remember everyone just being like, yeah, this isn't, something's up. I don't need to waste anything. I can make it.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Good for the bones, good for the teeth. Yes, I will take that. You know, since I mentioned Call of Duty now it's on my mind. Was World at War actually any that good? Or is it because we have World War II to compare it to, and that's why, and because that game's bad, we think that World at War is good? I still think it's good. Like, even before World War II came out.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on.
And I never, Ooh. You know, someone had to point it out to me, but the way they split up the gameplay in World at War, although they seem very similar because they really are, but when you fight in as the Americans, like, they change it up a little bit because they use the actual tactics the Japanese would have used, whereas when you play as the Russians, it's more of the standard Call of Duty experience.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Hey, if you could turn around. Ha. Shot, idiot. Woo. I probably could have made it, but whatever. I still have 2 more. Yeah. I'm with you there. That's when the whole epic 420 360 headshot no scope thing really became a big deal.
Please! What are you?
Modern Warfare 2. What was the,
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you
was it
see
the Advanced Warfare trailer
gonna miss it.
where it got
My buddy,
a few thousand upvotes and then like 1 million downvotes or something like that?
It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Sleep now, little angel. Yeah, that's... No, that's a lie. Black Ops 2 was my last one. Like, that's as recent as I got.
Let me guess.
While not that great, Black Ops was the I think was the last decent, not good, but decent Call of
I'd need
Duty.
a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm.
Up. Oof.
For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
As far as I'm concerned, 2 Modern Warfare and World at War are... Oh my god, that was close. 2, 4, World at War are the ones, if you've never played any Call of Duty game, those are the 3 you should do. And then try out Modern Warfare 2 if you're still curious about it. Maybe Black Ops while we're at it. Oh, this is the best part.
I'd known the brother. Used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Like, this is a nice little looking...
There's too many of them!
God damn.
Ah, this is... I forgot how cool this was. And the music plays.
So glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! This place is stopped! Hold on, I'll try to get the stage lights on.
Their makeshift stage looks like... Almost looks like Vakken. Or at least it reminds me of Vakken. At the very least. I forgot about those missions. Either I wasn't good at those, or they were just really hard, or they just weren't designed well, considering the time of year that Black Ops 2 came out. Ah, God damn it. Big boy flashlight for big boys, such as me. But anyway, if I had to guess, it would be because of those tower defense games, because of that time in Call of Duty's career. Like, they just weren't designed well.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
I don't want to play Dead Rising 4. For the longest time, I wanted to play Dead Rising 3, and then I played it, and I didn't very much care for it. And I know the infamy of Dead Rising 4.
I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Let's take everything about Dead Rising and not put it in there. Basically, is what they did. It's like their whole thing was Frank's back, but they thought people would buy it on that alone. But they fucked up his character there too. And plus, they didn't get the original Frank voice actor back.
Look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
I've seen more.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Huh. What a wiener.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job, what got you started?
Into waking
Is this one
life,
of your episodes?
or vice versa. In Night Springs.
I like the discount Rod Sterling narrator too.
The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream.
I can barely see anything on this on that.
You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit.
That's just two people talking, so not really missing much.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is
Also,
nipping
that
at his
TV
heels
still
and he
somehow
runs like
has
crazy,
a
but his
signal.
legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat. Oh. Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Okay.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Good going, Al. I just stood here and made you figure everything out. Thanks, Barry. Huh. Not really. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, besides PUBG, not really. And now I kind of have a distaste for them, since they're so high and mighty that they think they own the rights to the battle royale genre. They can take Epic to court like a bunch of assholes because they're just jealous that Epic actually ran their game like a business and actually makes it work. Jesus Christ. And that too, yeah. But it's been a while since I've played any good online games with lots of people. I am actually sick of you right now. There's a light over there. I mean, which is a shame because, like, Fortnite's not really for me, but I like the idea. And clearly it's working for a lot of people. And I can respect them for how they've handled their game. I mean, I like aspects of both games, but because of their shitty attitude, it makes it hard to enjoy it. Especially the loot box thing. When they went back on their word and said there wouldn't be any. I should, but rent's coming up and money. So if you want me to get more money to play more games with you, tell everyone you know what I do so they can send me the internet dollars. Hashtag e-begging. I'm not ashamed to say it. Ah, I should have saved that flare. Shit.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Thank you, Kevin, for hosting. You've always got my best interests in mind. Fuck off! Actually, really fuck off, okay? But, you know, Kendall. Ba-dum-bum. And there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna take care of these guys right here. Dude, I like their Reston pepperonis. They're the best topping on a pizza. Fight me. Your internet's being a butt. You considered telling it to stop? My internet is now but so multiplayer that isn't turn-based. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, if you could actually stop moving, I'd appreciate it. Oh, through here? No. Not through here. Stardew Valley? Yeah, Kevin has it. But not I, said the dog. Oh, you're right there, you go! Are you kidding me? Hey, let's make a game to where he can run for 2 seconds if that's it. At least Evil... Yeah. At least Evil Within has the good graces to let you upgrade the damn thing. Fuck the crops. Poor me. Those poor me. What makes use so special that you can flip around everywhere? I saw that you sent me something. I just didn't open it. Hey, how'd I know?
Those geezers had quite a production going on.
Now I have an excuse to play it.
If we make it through this
Thanks,
alive,
pal.
I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Be careful, Al!
Be careful, Al. I'm Barry. I'm gonna make you do all the scary things. Stealing somebody's cutout of you is my idea of helping. Hey, big boy.
I'm good.
I'm
Keep your eyes
fine.
open, okay?
While you're down there in the safety.
As you regular listeners
I'm wondering
know, I
if
tend to
Kendall
work
is
through
working
the
right
nights.
now.
I'm not the only one.
Because he was like, oh, I want you to stream this again. I'm like, well, I will, but it's got to be a different day. And he's like, oh, no.
Isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business. Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat,
Also, it may or it may have not had gone that way. The conversation. What I'm getting at is he wanted me to stream this again, but where is he? And we're back at work, so that's probably where he is.
I could see
Work's a piece of shit, but I get paid.
Other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two
How's your
burned-out
work?
geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
I figured. You shouldn't, but I do anyway. Most people do. Jesus Christ. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, my job is really easy and 8 hours goes by really fast. So I get paid pretty well. Yeah, most people are unhireable, but it's not because of them. The shitty job market. And that's why I can't get a job in my fucking major. So here I am. Not necessarily making this my living, but make it help. Yeah, what I've got going on is my YouTube channel that I made helps promote this, and then the Twitch channel promotes the YouTube.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Of course you do.
Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on,
What's the holdup? Oh, you know, I just gotta find a single specific key in this giant farm. No big deal. Excuse me if it's gonna take me a minute.
Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't. Hey, go, man.
Can you imagine if that killed him?
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
All things considered, it's not a bad house. If you look past the dilapidation.
Lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box. You know, this place looks like I lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Old gods
I don't
know
think they
the
keep
truth.
too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Ooh, that's a cool guitar.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
And these guys were really on the nose.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Only people who recycle can get the money for this house.
No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, God damn it.
Correct.
If I just
There's the
wanted
cutout.
to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots.
They're
and be,
bottle farmers. Or they're
booze
the old
millionaire.
hippies from Simpsons.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're
Voiced
gonna
by
make
George
it
Carlin and someone else. Yeah, what a pansy. George. Oh no, it's me. I see myself in the cutout. Divers Isla. Oh, is this a first? This is weird.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
Also, give me a few. I need to take a breather. Also, use the bathroom. So. okay. I have emptied my bowels.
It was a
I feel
crazy
better.
drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
Also, I have
there,
decided to
an out-of-body
finish
observer.
this episode
This was the night Alice and I
in the
had
game
arrived at
and
Bright
then
Falls,
just
the night Alice had disappeared.
stop because
I had a
I'm very
chance to
tired
find
and
out
sleep
what had
deprived.
happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory
I like the little
had
splash
of
they
that
did there.
night. After that,
Even after
the
he
next thing I could
disappeared.
remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice,
Alice!
and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Yes. Maybe she's inside the house.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize. Put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No,
Way to
she's
bait him,
dead.
you bitch.
She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
How many car crashes have you been in this game? It's like Joseph Joestar in Planes.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
I hate this guy. Alright. A little shorter than last time, but sleep deprivation is not a good thing.
Previously on Alan
I get
Wake,
off at 5 again tomorrow. I'll probably do it again
I
then.
wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger
So.
had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and
And
more
then, this is just recap, so this isn't important.
aware enough to write
It'll
my
do it.
escape
I'm sure
into
it'll
the
do it
story.
again when I start the next episode tomorrow. But thank you, people, for the quick fun.
My mom gave me
I
this
will
old
see y'all
rice
next
cooker.
time.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find